Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. Hi, Sagittarius. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. This is the reading for February 12th through the 19th. Get clear. That is the message. Get clear. So get clear with your thoughts, get clear with your desires, get clear with other people. It's about your clarity. It's not about other people's clarity. All right. You know, these days everyone loves sending messages. You ask them a specific question, they talk about that, they talk about this, they talk about this, they talk about that. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Oh, I bet you're going to call it too. Yeah, but you never said. I can't even get into it. Right. No. 2. Wow. 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 I start with 2 aces. I start with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and then the 2 of Swords. Wow. You know, get clear in love, get clear in your feeling, um, get clear in your intuition, get clear, you know, on how you feel on the inside. It's like, and the cup came up first, and then I have the sword. So like the heart, your feeling will help you to get clarity in your mind. And then you have the 2 of Swords, which is really interesting. Twos are choices. 1 is a beginning, so I have 2 ones and then a 2. Um, I think it's about making peace, actually. It's about making peace between your heart and your mind. But allow the heart to be the one in charge. Allow the heart to be the one in charge. It's like, yeah, well, this makes sense. And, you know, and then, you know, you can check with your heart. I mean, I would check my heart first. And your heart says, but it doesn't feel right. Yeah, it makes sense, but it doesn't feel right. Right. I have a feeling uh, it's not going to work out, or I need to be there early, or whatever it is. Because the 2 of Swords are really, so traditionally the 2 of Swords would be this, it's like you have really hard mental choices to make and you're not seeing clearly. Okay. I mean, that would be a traditional, I don't really read it like that. Um, but if you go into your heart, then all will become clear. If you go into how you feel about it, or you go, you know, you know how I talk about, if you watch me for a while, I ask these questions: is this my highest good? Is this my highest healing? And it's not about sitting in your head in it. It's really about being in your heart. Is this my highest good? Does this serve me? Does this serve others? Does this feel good? Does this feel safe? Does this feel loving? It's about really checking in with the heart first. And it's funny because when I said get clear, I really thought it was going to be sort of a mental uh, reading, a mentally focused reading. But the heart really came through clearly. Okay. And then, yeah, because if you're lost in your thought, you know, you're going to tie yourself up. You're going to tie yourself up, you know, I think this and I think that, I think that. It's like, just check it out with your heart. It's really, you know, it's funny because sometimes, you know, sometimes you're unsure of something, right? So when I'm really unsure of something, and I think about it a lot, la 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 la, and then you make a list of pros and cons, right? And it's not even about weighing how many pros and how many cons are there, because they could be different. So a pro would be, yeah, what I'm saying is, I don't want to give examples. They're different for different people. So one pro can outweigh all the cons, right? Or one con can outweigh all the pros. You might have 30 pros on the list, and there's one con, but it's so important that like nothing else matters, or vice versa. So, but it's really about coming from here, getting clarity in your heart. Like, how does this feel? Is this my best interest? Is this the time? Weigh it from there. Yeah, changes everything, doesn't it? The Wheel of Fortune is like this. It's a funny card. It comes in, it's a 10, so it's an ending, right? But it also comes in with this energy of like everything just shifted. Everything, it's like I'm looking. There's an energy of the clock in it, in a way, and you're sitting and waiting for somebody, let's say, and then I know that's a weird example. So let's say the train is due at 2, and maybe you're in your head a lot, right? And all of a sudden you're like, and then you look at the clock and it's like 4. It's like all of a sudden everything is shifted. But it's the Wheel of Fortune is like luck is changing in your favor, and it's this energy of you've evolved. You've evolved as a spirit, as a soul. And I think it's really, if you check in with your heart first, that's where the real evolution is, because we don't live in that kind of world. We live in a world of facts and cold data and all that. And I think really being and living from your heart is really being evolved, or more evolved, right? And the other thing about the Wheel of Fortune, there's this energy of calling in. It's like you've evolved, so like higher beings are going to come and help you out in a way, or you've gotten over a lesson in a way, or you've moved through a season, let's say, and you're sort of, I don't know, you've incorporated it on a certain level, or you understand it, and so now it's time to like graduate and bring in more information, right? It could be here, it could be here, it could be both, right? It could be both, hopefully. Oh my God, 3 aces. Wow. 3 aces in a 6-card reading. There's only 4 aces in the deck, and there are 78 cards. So, it kind of changes the whole, I mean, it doesn't change the whole reading, but it's like there's new thought, there's new creativity, and there's new inspiration. New thought, new creativity, new inspiration, new instinct, new messages, new healing. Like, wow. Wow. Uh, I mean, 3 aces, 1 reading. Wow. With 6 cards. So, and I do shuffle. All right, to find out what all these new beginnings are about, membership is $4.99 a month. Extended readings available for members. Please join. Blessings. Have a new experience. See you soon.